So we do our battle cry. Gives an attack to both of them, and then that is going to, yeah, gives a double attack. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so now we'll do a special Longadus, and then let's do a Saint one. What's that gonna do? 565. That seems like a high number. We'll see. Okay, welcome back. We are continuing on through the game jam. We're going into Lance and Jacintha, Path of Lights. Turned the volume down a lot because it was a little too much. So let's go right into it. I have it muted right now. Let's unmute. Be sure to turn down your master volume. I had to not only turn that down, but also had to turn my OBS volume down as well. And check everything in your inventory. Okay. So let's go to item. We have our potion, magic water. Cool. The Holy Guide. The text of the Holy Guide reads, "The path of the light leads to the main continent, where the cyber circers dwell." Okay. We of the southern island have developed our spirit and focus in remote isolation, and 3 of many called, only a few are chosen. Okay, cool. I think I would have, if we look at, this is fine, it's fine. I would not have 2 broken up like this. I would have 2 start right there at hour. That way 2 and 3, because you have a line right here at the bottom. So I would definitely have that opening line and then number 1 on the first page and then 2 and 3 on the second one. Okay, let's check to see if anything's broken. Everything looks good. Okay, everything looks fine. All right, this room is good. You who are to follow the path of light, prepare to be tested. Okay, so we're in a maze. Got now the sprites look really nice. He can heal, and he's got a lot of special. Okay, so I'm starting with a lot of abilities. All right. I'm starting with a lot of magic. Okay. And then we'll go to equip. Is there anything I can do? No. Okay. There's a lot there. What else do I need to look into? Let's look at skills. Yeah, that should be good. Let's talk to this angel. Gold statue is unmoving. Okay. Got this thing right here. Can't interact with it. But this is glowing. The high beast shall test your resolve. Alright, let's test. High beast has emerged. Okay, fights. Go to special. Do battle cry. Let's see if this stacks. So we do our battle cry. Gives an attack to both of them, and then that is going to, yeah, gives a double attack. Cool. Okay, so now we'll do a special Longadus. And then let's do a Saint one. What's that gonna do? 565. That seems like a high number. We'll see. 317. Now he is double boosted, so we'll see what that translates to. Stab, and then let's do a spirits. Okay, we're not gonna get to it because of that, but. Okay, so we got the boss death animation. Always takes a good while. We got gold off of that. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to spend any of that, but we did get gold. That's nice. Can I move this? Keep going forward? Okay. Someone just sitting there. Who is this? Goblins. Okay. I do have my whirlwind attack. And I've got a starlight. Let's see what this does. Okay, so we do whirlwind, 95. 240, that's a high variant. That was a crit, so I think it's 80 to 90 on the regular. That is a high amount. Okay. The damage outputs are like wildly. I don't know if they're inconsistent or if it's just that they're made to be strong against certain areas. Because Whirlwind doesn't seem like it's that strong, as opposed to like Starlight. But the thing is, it's a TP attack versus an MP resource, so it's entirely possible that's kind of what you were going for. Stab. But if we do Starlight again, okay, there's 225. And then they're gonna stab back. Let's heal. And I kind of want to see what a spirit's bonus looks like on Jason. So we do that. Get stabbed. Okay, we come back. I'm just gonna guard on him, so I'm pretty sure he'll one-shot. Let's try Saint 1, 396. Didn't do a whole lot. But I don't have a whole lot to compare to. What in the... Okay. So we're moving up. Hey there. Moving at a... Is that normal? I think it was a slower rate. Now let me check these goblins again. See if I double tap just with... Hold on, there was something... I just saw this. Okay, so we smack. Okay. There's a spear that shows up on Lance. At his feet, at his legs. And... Let me check Jason as well. I might kill him. No, I don't. Yep. It's on both of them. So what is happening is... Again, the sprites are great. I love the victory animation. And it looks like... I think you've put the auto attack animation in the sprite. And what's happening is auto attack is taking their weapon, which is a rod on them and a spear on him. And what it's doing is now whenever you are attacking, it is playing that auto animation with whatever weapon is equipped on them. So that's why that spear and that rod are appearing and just kind of being there, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense that they are there. I think what you can do is you go to the auto attack, it's set to a weapon, and you can just pretty much take the weapon animation off. Because you don't need the animation. It's already set and situated. Okay, back to the battle. We're going to do that. We're just going to give Lance. Let's boost him. Do a quick battle cry. Once battle cry is there, let's go for let's do this. Let's do this. Oh wow. Yeah, we're looking at just considerable damage there. I mean, it's better to have the monsters just kind of be taken out quickly, especially in a jam. It's better to have that than to have people, get discouraged because they get beat by a monster. Okay, so this is from the Let's see. Was that the right one? Is it turning off? No, it's not turning off stepping animation. They can. This is the cloaks are kind of guarding. I remember hearing something about the north in here, so maybe that took me. Is I supposed to come here? Proceed. Okay, it seems good. Be seated. At last we meet. Oh, you're from the mainland. Indeed. Well done coming this far. I like the parallax moving behind. Gives a nice little movements. It felt pretty easy, to be honest. I had help as well. Very few in the village can muster more than a second of holy energies. Of course, there's just one more thing. Okay, so now we got even higher beast. Let's go. I don't need to heal. And then let's throw a weapon bless. So be strengthened up. Shade 2. Okay, let's see what that does. That does a lot of damage. Okay, so let's go heal. See how much that heals for. 5. Okay, that's considerable heal, especially from a lance. Okay, now they're back to being. And if I move to her. Okay, I don't really need to heal everybody. I can pretty much just stick with that. Yeah, that's gonna be. Now they go back to attacking. I wonder if this boss may have limited MP. They may have just burned everything on that opening shot with the shade 2. We'll see if it's able to shade again. That might be its only time. Okay. So the higher beast goes down. Here we go. Okay, I don't think we leveled up at all. He just keeps getting stronger. I tell him how much he's allowed to fight. So that's it then. Yep, anyways, my name is Anastasia. Okay. Pleased to meet you, and my name is Lance. Right on the nose with that one. Alright. Get a closing little motion, and then let's head over. Let's talk about our thoughts in regard to Lance and Jacintha, Path of Light. Although I have noticed we have Jacintha, and then we have Jacinth is what their name is in the game, and in the top of my URL says Jacintha as well. So that also could be a small little error, but let's move over to talk about what we like and what we don't like about this game. All right. So we played through our first game of the jam. A pretty light and easy entry points. Most of the combat we saw was fairly RTP. The character started at level 10. The amount of HP that they had, defense, attack, was high enough to where the challenge level definitely was not going to be anything where it would exceed the pretty much any degree of challenge, which is going to be perfectly fine, because a lot of times when it comes to first developing the game, is making sure that everything is fixed and worked and nothing is broken. And of course, you wouldn't want combat to deter any too much. And with what you saw there, the boosting of attack made it to where I was able to get these special abilities to maybe about 2 or 3 shot even the bosses. The corridors are very narrow, so any type of approach put to the goblins would quickly just become a wall of goblins. You'd have to fight through all of them. So if you're wanting to have them be moving and have the place be a little more dynamic, you'll definitely need to open up the corridors a lot more. Other than that, the use of the tome was really good. The use of the yellow brick road that kind of traveled through was interesting. Put in there. Everything about the game, nothing was broken. Everything worked, and it seemed like a really good opening entry. It creates a really good foundation for what can be made and what can be boosted from there. So a really good opening entry, and the combat. You'll eventually develop your own abilities and skills. There's decent synergy. You have the two characters are able to boost each other and buff each other. They're both using TP and MP. It's just once you get the numbers down for what you want for a challenge. But of course, for a game jam, you wouldn't want it to be overly challenging and make it to where your monsters are just a little too much, because people run into a KO and that could be the end of them playing the game anymore. Same thing with random encounters. Sometimes those can bog people down a little too much. So having the goblins be stationary and I have to go up and talk to them, perfectly fine for an opening entry for a game jam. So all in all, a really good starting point for a game that can ultimately be more developed in future game jams or in future endeavors. So very good. This is a very good opening entry. This has been Spirit Corgi. We've been looking through Lance and Jacintha, Path of Lights, and we will be delving more and more into the rest of the Game Jam games here in the future. All right, thank you for watching. Click subscribe and like the video if you want to.